Leo, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energy, shall we? As always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Now, I sure appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. And if you appreciate what I do here, help me out. Hit that like button right there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really makes a difference to my channel. And I would love to see my channel continue to grow. So that's how you can make that happen. All right, now let's look at you, Leo. It's your week. Let's see what the cards have to say for all of my Leos. Grateful, thankful for the messages. All right, Eight of Wands, man, like a tornado. I think life is all of a sudden like moving in a direction that maybe it wasn't planned. All right, because we have this Page of Wands. All right, so we have this news that you get that maybe you were about to go somewhere and now that's all put on hold. Maybe there was a job that you were going to do and now I feel as if you're not going to have that position. So for some of you, you know, that could be where you're sitting right now. But all of a sudden, things out of nowhere. I get this out of, you know, this tornado, like out of nowhere, this tornado came through and just picked everything up. And now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do next, right? What are you going to do next? All right, let's see what's going on. In your recent past, we have the Temperance card upside down. So there was a situation that I think you gave into, all right? Because here there is this energy of temptation and overdoing something. And when it comes in upside down, you know, you lost patience, you overdid it, and you know, now here you are, right? So maybe this is the results. Maybe you tried to force something to happen before it was supposed to happen, because here I see that, you know, you're having, you feel as if you got cornered and backed up into, you know, a place where, you know, you had no choice but to make some decisions, quick ones, right? And doing so, you know, because again, I'm getting this energy of, you know, you doing something, trying to force something to happen before it's time. And when you do that, I feel like it backfired. You know, so now, you know, you got to pick up these pieces here because, you know, when we have the Eight of Wands, there's so much stuff is happening now as a result of, you know, this energy. And, you know, I do feel like some of you guys do, you know, you lose your job, you know, all of a sudden you lose your job and you're like, how can I all of a sudden lose my job? I'm under contract and blah, blah, blah. And who knows, you know, things like that could come up. But here's what I do see. I feel as if, you know, whatever this situation is that, you know, for one, you know, you lost patience with, and I think you saw wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't good for you anyway. All right, we have this Ten of Swords. I mean, it wasn't the best thing for you. So it's one of those things where, you know, this could turn into a real blessing because, you know, maybe this ended before something was going to happen that would have been worse. You know, and, you know, I think the energies around you are really tempting, all right? And I see a lot of temptation and a lot of desperation of like, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do next? Now that this has happened, I'm going to have to figure it out and go up against all of these other people. And I'm just getting this real toxic vibe from all of that. Yeah, so with that toxic energy, because we do have the devil here. And I feel like a lot of times, you know, the energy of being tempted, being, you know, temptation. It's just a big theme for you right now. And, you know, it's just like you give in to the devil. You give in to whatever it is that, you know, you need to let go of. Whether it's, you know, cake and ice cream, or it's gambling, or it's smoking, or it's drinking, whatever it is. You know, I feel as if, you know, you get tempted, you give in, it's never going to change. This is just how it's going to be. But the Eight of Pentacles says, you know, you got to break out of this old cycle. And you need to stop trying to force things to happen. Because this Magician, when it comes up reverse, this is manipulation at its finest, right? And here, you know, it's just like, I feel like maybe somebody may have tried to get you to do something before it was time. Right? And that doesn't feel good, because I do feel as if there could be an energy around somebody trying to get you to do something and you're not ready for it. You know, this could be like you're on a first date and this guy wants to, you know, wants to have sex and you don't want to have sex. You know, it's something like that. You know, this is that kind of an energy. If you're not ready for it, you're not ready for it. Even though you're tempted, it'd be really, really great. Because the person who gets hurt in all of this will be you, Leo. All right. And I'm feeling as if somebody is wanting to get you to do something you don't really want to do. All right. And, you know, whenever, and you have free will. But the thing is there's a part, you know, it's almost like that bad boy syndrome kind of thing. It's just like, you, even though you know that this energy, this person, this thing, whatever it is, you know, because I do feel like there's someone, because we have the Ace of Cups sitting here, there's somebody that they're constantly, you keep going back to them. And, you know, they get you to do things you don't want to do, you know, and here you sit in this Ten of Swords energy, right? And you're hurt. I mean, you know, you're the one getting hurt by their actions, by what they want you to do. So, you know, Seven of Wands is, you know, you have to be your own advocate. If you don't find the strength, the courage to stand up against whatever this energy is, it will continue. And I see you giving it another chance and giving it another chance. A Judgment card. You know, you try to make it work. You've tried to make it work 10 times, right? Or 9 times, right? Maybe more. You know, you try to make things work. But at some point, you know, you have to realize that it's never going to change. You know, if we're already here and it keeps doing it, you know, you've got to break that cycle. Right? And the Eight of Pentacles says time to break a cycle. So I feel like some of you have to break a cycle. You know, call it a pattern of like when you go out dating, you know, you always go out with the wrong type. You go out with all these people that, you know, they end up, you know, they just want you for your body. They want you for what you look like. You're a Leo, right? You shine bright, but then they don't see who you are. And then you feel bad. So I do feel like, you know, you're starting to see these patterns that now you need to break. Now you need to break. And not be so tempted to jump in bed so quick. Not be so tempted, you know, to, you know, go to the casino so fast. Not be so tempted, you know, to sit down with the whole gallon of ice cream. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's one of these things where you, Leo, really have to pull back and know that you have control over whatever this energy is that keeps tempting you. You know, to continue to do this thing that is not good for you. And I feel like it's a relationship that you've been involved with for some of you. Because, you know, I feel like, you know, you at the end of the day, you're always by yourself. All right. This is a relationship where when you're together, it's really, really great. But then the rest of the day, you're not together. The rest of the day, he's doing whatever he wants or she's doing what she wants. And, you know, and I mean, is this really the person you want? You know, I mean, you know, a relationship is a work between two people, balance, you know, and I don't feel a balance here with this energy. So just be aware, you know, that there could be, you know, the temptation, you know, to hook up with someone that you don't really want to be with is there, you know, because they're going to try to get you to do what they want you to do. So just be aware of that, Leo, all right? So listen, that's what I've got for you. I hope that resonated with someone out there. Please take what works. We never even looked at the bottom of the deck. What is, oh, the Two of Pentacles reversed. Do not pretend, all right, that you are not clear about what you are about to be tempted to do, because the temptation is real, all right? So just be aware of that this week and put your hands in your pockets, keep yourself under control, you know, do things that are good for just you and, you know, keep away from that temptation. You'll be all right. All right, I'll see you later. Bye now.